What if I told you that there is a weapon combination in Throne and Liberty that's the absolute god of AOE farming, solo or party? What if I told you that this build has 0 gear requirements? What if I told you that you will have full sustain in health and mana as well? And what if I told you that you can even heal your party members with 0 healing spells? Okay, look, this guy is getting the heals. This guy is getting the heals. So, I switched to Necro. Okay, look. This guy is getting healed. I can heal the fucking party. Whoever I fucking want. By just clicking on them, the heal is going to them. I rest my fucking case, dude. Hello gamers and welcome to the best video ever made for Throne and Liberty. I know I will disappoint some of you because you won't be playing this weapon combination, but Stuff and Want is here and is really powerful. So here we are again at the Castleton Arena in the training dummies where we try everything up. And let's start by explaining first things first, the Wand Masteries. Now, in order for you to have this build, you only need 80 points in the Masteries in order to get the Dark Apostasy. If you have more mastery points, I have the full tree on quest log ready to go, so you can copy everything from there. So what Apostasy does is that changes all your healing spells to Slothful Cage, to Obliterating Swamp, and Corrupted Obliteration. So these are the 3 healings and shielding you have, and it makes them DPS spells. So let's go really fast to skill specialization. Of course, we use the focused firebombs, Inferno Wave, Chaining Bolt with the AOE, of course. Then we have Judgment Lightning. These are the instant spells. We need instant spells in order to get instant HP back. We have the mana gain with Thunder's Blessing, because while we gain mana during the combat, we want to have sustain, and the damage that this provides gives us HP back because we are in stasis and we are taking damage. And then we go to the wand. We use Touch of Despair, which is the key to this. Gets Explosion with Dark Explosion. This is really important, and I will explain why in a bit. And then we go on Corrupted Magic Circle, extra damage, and on Slothful Cage we increase the area, as well as on Obliterating Swamp, the area and the duration. Now, why this is important? And we go to the passives. If you go to the passives here, you will see that we have Full of Corruption, which increases our damage when something dies, and our mana regen, which is important in order to have continuously full mana. Okay, we have Asceticism because we stay still most of the time. We have Mana Amp because HP and mana, of course. We have Flame Condensation because burning is a dot and it's important to us. And then we have extra skill damage, and the rest are the healing. And the most important skill, Vampiric Contract. Now, why this is really important? Because whenever we tag a mob and we use Touch of Despair, any damaging spell will give us back health. And this is the whole foundation behind it. So it's really important. If you go to skills, do not take Vampiric Onslaught. This destroys the build completely. If you can see here, I have 10 points here and 9 here, so I do not get Vampiric Onslaught. We would go other trees. As I said, if you look at the quest log, you will realize that we have 200 points and everything is up. Now, since I just returned to the game, I don't have many skill points. Mastery points, sorry. I will heal. I will also show you on the staff. On the staff, I go up to Infernal Aftermath and up to Flame Disciple. This is also important as well, and I will do different iterations of this build in the future. But so far, this is very nice. And a very important thing is also Flame Discipline, because it stacks with Asceticism because you stay still. So what this does is it fires a fireball when you are staying still. So if you go here, for example, and you stay still for a couple of seconds, you will see that the character will start throwing fireballs around, like so. So this is another part of healing, because if I use my Touch of Despair, I will start getting healed. You see? So you are staying still, you don't, you get a lot of damage, but you absorb a lot of damage by healing yourself with every way possible. So the full rotation for this thing, which is amazing, you always start with high focus, okay, and you build up your burning first. Why you build up your burning? You need 10 stacks because the most spammable spell that you have in your hands is Chaining Bolt every 5 seconds, and if you have 10 stacks, it says effects increase damage by 4% per stack for every burning or ignite. So that means that our Chain Lightning gets 40% extra damage if you have 10 stacks. So the first thing you do, focused fireballs, high focus, focused firebombs, Inferno Wave, then you stack your Touch of Despair and you start damaging with Chaining Bolt and Judgment Lightning. Your HP start dropping, of course, every mob is hitting you, so you start by pressing Slothful Cage, Obliterating Swamp, and you spam 2 times Corrupted Obliteration. I didn't put an extra skill on Corrupted Obliteration because it drains too much damage. Okay, it's the only thing you can use here. And also I didn't have enough points, so because everything else is really important. So I would suggest you follow the build as it is. And Corrupted Obliteration, when you use these two, when you use actually Obliterating Swamp, this becomes AOE. It takes range and it becomes AOE. After that, you use your Corrupted Magic Circle and in the end, Curse Explosion. So now, for example, if you use the whole rotation, let's see how it looks like. You stay still and you spam. Okay. And then if you have lost HP, you use these skills and you take back your whole HP. Okay, and let's say you put a bit of more of a rotation here. And again, you spam your spells and you see you are half mana, let's say, okay? So we press R and then you gain a lot of HP and your whole mana back. Okay, now it took a lot of mana because it is raining. It's not that instant in many cases. But this is the whole idea behind this build. Make sure your you do Touch of Despair on one target, okay? These are, let's say, 6 targets here, okay? The next, if you want, you have to take the Touch of Despair on the next target and not on the same, okay? So you spread it more. Also, your defensive ability should be Chaotic Shield, because when the mobs do one skill and you block it, then you spread again the curse. So to have the curse up all the time is really important, and this is why you use Curse Explosion with Dark Explosion feature. Okay, so you do not remove the curses. We want the curses to be there all the time, so we heal ourselves all the time. Now also, as I said on the video, and I will show it here as well, you can heal your party. Okay, so whenever you have a party on and you click another person of the party and you keep damaging the mobs, the heal is going to the party member that you click, and I will show you right away. So now some people will say, of course, you are overgeared, you have blah 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 blah. I have nothing, zero, nada. Look at this. This is my gear. This is half tanking. This is half DPS. This is whatever. I can do this with whatever gear you want. The only thing I would like to tell you is to have 50 strength for the heavy attack chance and some dexterity in order to have enough critical. If you want to go next for wisdom for mana, it's fine, but keep 50 strength and whatever dexterity in order for you to have critical. That's the best part about this build. Everyone can do it. I have everything on quest log from what you're going to need. This I have 4,000. I did it with 4,000 actually. I will show you. This is very easy to do. On the videos I did it without my artifacts. I added the artifacts today, so I will remove all the artifacts now, so you will see it again. Now we're 4,200, and let's go inside and find some mobs. It doesn't really matter, I'm telling you. Look at this. So what you need is only to find a bit of loss, so you can take the mobs in one spot. Okay, the other one's left, but it doesn't really matter. The result is gonna be the same. It doesn't matter if it's 10 mobs or 2 mobs, it's the same result. Want a bit more gathered. This is how we do it. So you have to wait before you use your lightning, your Thunder's Blessing, for this mob to do the skill. Most of the times, this is the mob. There are other mobs like with silence and stuff, but we will avoid them in the future. You have to block on a good timing. And this is how you do it. It's really easy. You have to give it some tries, because in the beginning you might die. But this build is gonna be the best thing you ever played in your life, and you're gonna enjoy it so fucking much. You know what? I will do something else to show you that the gear is not important. I will remove 2 pieces of my gear, 3 pieces of my gear. And we will do it again. 14k HP, okay? 14k HP, you see this. Let them gather up. Okay, here we're good. So you see the sustain. I'm 14k HP, I'm missing items. Okay? I hope this tells you something, yeah? This is the most OP build I have ever made. This is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. A test drive will make you realize the truth. Here we go. That's all, folks. And if you think I'm cheating, look how fast I'm gonna die if I don't press anything. Which is crazy, look at this. Only 2 mobs can kill me very easily. So you can understand the sustain. Okay, are we good? This is God tier build. So that's the build, guys. Thanks for watching. You can always come to my stream and ask any questions on how to play this build, on what to do or whatever, I don't know. I will be there to help you out. I will go much deeper to stuff wand builds, because really I think people misunderstood the build. Not this particular one, I mean stuff and wand in general, and they think that this is something that is not really good. I will find single target builds, I will find PvP builds. Stay tuned and let's have fun, guys. Till then, Ruthless out.